We live.
Yep, we on there. We live.
Let it ride. Let it ride.
Definitely let it
I don't know why, but I feel like the instrumental is better than the song.
ride. We made it, bro.
You thought we'd have got tired of it by now.
I know, right?
Every week.
Every week I'm bobbing my head like, yeah. The intro is the outro.
The intro. And that shit is so. That's what we do every week. Go ahead to. We got 2 people on already.
Alright.
Go ahead and get this thing. We'll log in, then we can get it going. Shit, I can find what I'm doing. Weed project. What the fuck is that? Oh, there you go.
We live. Yep.
Alright, cut this down. Alright, let's get this music. Let's start this music over one more time. If we can go ahead and get
Yes, sir. My man.
What up, Killer TV?
Killer TV online.
That's my old boy,
Yeah.
Cito.
Shout out to Best Conversations.
To work with my man. Hey, thank you for tuning in, Cito. I see you, brother.
Yo.
But that was a big boy. That was man, my man right there. Cito.
Yeah.
Boy, you talking about a hitter in the prison? Hitter.
Hit him.
Ass up. Shut your ass
Bruh,
up.
my man was easily 6'3", about 250.
That's
Hit
what
you
it
in.
is. He
He
said,
was the first one.
he said, what up, my bro?
He was the first one in. Dragging
Last
purpose.
one out.
Bro, dragging him out too. That was a
Yeah,
yo,
what episode is this?
15.
15 now.
All right.
We on.
You
we
was
on-
right.
I was right. All right.
Yeah,
So,
get my money now.
good evening. Unfiltered Podcast. You know, it's episode 15. To my right hand side is always, strong side. DJ Coot DeVille.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up? What up? What up?
And then to my left hand side. It's not the weak side, but just my left hand side. You know what I'm saying? We got that pretty motherfucker
Weak side.
tonight. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Photo Ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Mike Lowry.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Mike Live.
Mike
Thank you for that
Lowry.
introduction, baby. We
know-
here, and you already know we about to get into them shits and them shenanigans. Let's go. And without further ado,
Of course, you see a new face tonight.
What up? What up with y'all,
You
fellas?
see a new face on the unfiltered. I want to say the panel, the unfiltered panel.
Yeah.
A special guest.
Good choice of word.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a special guest. I'm gonna let this young man introduce himself. Let me cut this music down real quick, cause I want the people to hear everything you got to say. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Good evening. My name is Bradley Williams, aka I used to be a young urban socialist. Now I'm just an urban socialist.
A young urban
Yeah, you know,
I like
I mean, as age climb, call upon me. I'm no longer young like I used to be. Forever young in my mind.
Damn right.
You know what I'm
Without
saying?
question.
As we all are. But at any rate, I'm a born native of New Orleans, Louisiana.
Ooh,
I can see it.
I've been in North Carolina now for the past 9 months. I'm loving it. Tentatively right now, I'm going into college. I'm going to start college again in January. But at any rate, here's a little bit about my past. I'm 47 years of age. The 30th of November, I make 47.
okay, that's what's up.
So I'm definitely
That's what's up.
blessed. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to all the Sagittarius out there. Shout out to Lois Cooper.
Shots. Big shots, and like I stated, I'm 47 years of age this year. On the 30th, my credentials, as it stands at this moment, I'm a public speaker. I have an advanced communication of bronze status, competent leader. I've served as a president of Toastmasters International, which is an effective speaking and effective listening organization It's international around the entire globe. I've served vice president of education for that same organization as well as the president. Also, I've served as the president for the Angola Lifers Association, which was an association inside of Angola prison in Louisiana, the state penitentiary, wherein I served a term, an indefinite period of time. I was a lifer. At 4 consecutive life sentences. I was fortunate enough to litigate my way out of that, but during the time in which I've served straight 16 years, I did a total of 23. But in my 16 straight years, I served as president of the Angola Life Association, whose viral relief mechanism, overall objective was a viral relief mechanism to curb and reform, penal reform, and truth and sentencing. To combat or contrast the initiative taken by what some people say in America, our best president we've ever had as blacks, right? The Clintons, who started the voters thing, the Violent Offender Toughened Sentencing Act, wherein they awarded the 48 continental as well as the 2 oceanic states for a total of 50, right? That if anybody take upon the initiative to get tough in sentencing, then they would award them billions of dollars each state. And Louisiana is sort of a, how can I say this, a copycat state.
Oh, yeah.
Wherein it took upon the Rockefeller laws of the 60s and the 70s. But at any rate,
What up, Mr.
I was instrumental in prison, young,
What up, Mitch?
unseasoned, and committed a lot of political suicide back then. One of the fortunate things I was able to do while I was in prison was take advantage of, so to speak, like what we have here, a form that permits us to expound or get our voices out, right, to discuss issues that are interculturally as well as outerculturally, to talk about issues that press upon us. And we know, as we are young black men today, right, that, as me and you were talking, Coop, earlier about William Cooper, that book of the Behold the Pale Horse,
Pale
right?
Horse, yeah.
There's in his first chapter, there's a section called Quiet Weapons for Silent Wars. And in that, what captured my attention and started my change in life was that he stated that blacks in this country and abroad, right, in particular in America, post-slavery, we suffer from a mode of ignorance, wherein the ignorance lies so in depth with us, like a loaf of bread that has mold on it. Although that can be utilized as a vaccine for various of things, yet and still it lies at the quintessential or the core, the matrix of our existence in intelligence, wherein it retards us in so ways, to wherein we won't even see, that reptilian fork-tongued belly-crawling reptile when he's coming with his trickology, right? And we begin to, rather than progress, we begin to degress. You know what I'm saying? Like we was expounding last night about, in order to, progress in life, one must first debilitate, right? And then begin to rehabilitate, whatever the structure may be. And right now, we're in that state of now trying to recondition ourselves. But that flight, is another flight in and of itself, wherein we must now begin to target the youth and an audience abroad, that are listening. Social media network right now is definitely a hype. It's the hypest shit that's going, and we need it. It's a must need for us.
Exactly.
There are issues that range from, social injustice, economical injustice. Abroad, the topic goes on. It's not exhaustive, but one of the things is that, like with the Black Lives Movement that's going on, right? Cops killing cops. I remember Ice-T back in the Gap said cop kill kids, kids kill cops. Cop kill kids with warning shots, what I'm saying? With his crime and with his not, and he was banned back then for making statements like that. You know, amongst
NWA.
amongst a lot of artists. And but nowadays with social media and having lost this clown we just lost, in America,
5.
Right. And matter of fact, on Unfiltered podcast 910, let's start this thing of, Trump ran that show. What it was, The Apprentice.
Oh yeah.
Right. And
yeah,
one of his coin phrases that he liked.
You're fired.
So we're gonna start the wave here. You know what I'm saying? Trump, you're fired. You know what I'm saying?
Why do women cheat?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Why do women cheat? So we're gonna get into this. So if anybody want to take it, I don't mind if they take it right off the bat. But
She was super freak.
And
The girl is freaking.
And
go ahead, cool.
Let's see what what the people watching got to say.
Yeah, please hit the comment section with this.
Hit the comment section with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and chime in on it. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't too many. Eight right now.
But yeah, I feel like this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a woman is different than a man. A woman is different than a man.
I'm gonna call you for your opinion on this too.
Oh yeah. We definitely need a female opinion on this tonight because it's all dudes on the panel.
Big fact.
But I feel like the reason why a woman cheats is different than the reason why a man cheats.
Oh yeah, that's true as hell.
Because a man will cheat because it's free. It's free wop.
Fuck.
It's free wop. Yeah, like a dude, like
not free wop.
Yeah, it's free wop. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's no emotional attachment whatsoever.
So that's why you think men cheat. Some reason.
Some men.
Some men. All right.
Some men.
I'm
not black men.
Because that's one thing.
Black men don't cheat. But as far as like women, I feel like if a woman is cheating, like she definitely like not getting something that she feels like she deserves or that she wants from a relationship.
True indeed. I can believe that part.
Go ahead. Because I gotta. This is.
Oh shit.
So
go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
To me, and I'm just gonna be honest here. You know, men like when a woman cheats. To me, like I gotta
What up, Keith?
I gotta definitely piggyback on what Keith said.
What's going on, Mr. Mike? How you doing?
We gotta call him.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so, yeah, she wanted to comment on this.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she wanted to comment. So
I thought I was going to be on camera, so I did my makeup for nothing.
Oh no! I can call you right now. I didn't think you wanted to be on camera.
Okay.
Oh, say no more. I'm about to call you right. I'm about to hang up. I'm about to hang up.
Shit.
I'm about to hang up and call you right back.
Okay.
And I'm on FaceTime.
She said I did my makeup for nothing.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for the attention to detail that you exercise.
But see, that's the difference between women and men
situated.
cheating. Women have extreme attention to detail.
This is the thing to me when it comes to women cheating. When women cheat, like you said, they're lacking something. Cause when men cheat, we cheat because of the fucking Tuesday. It doesn't fucking matter.
You're a savage, bro.
It literally doesn't fucking matter.
Free walk.
Free game. Free walk, free game. Like
free walk.
We don't care. Like we'll fuck the neighbor, we'll fuck co-workers, it doesn't matter to us.
As long as it's free.
And the thing about men is we are we are literally one step ahead of being a fucking caveman. If we could get away with bopping a bitch on the fucking head and dragging her ass back to the crib, we would.
Okay, hold on.
We would do that shit.
Hold your caveman status. Hold on. Hey, Maya, can you hear me? Let me cut it up some so I can make sure we can hear you.
Why you do?
No, I'm gonna put it over there.
Why you do this?
Oh,
Put it
I
on the big
see you.
screen.
I see you, Miss Maya. Oh,
Why you do this?
Put up.
Connect my earphones.
I'm about to put you on the big screen. Hold on for a second.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can hear
Why
you.
you do this?
I can hear him. He in it with his witchcraft.
The
All
computer.
right, where you at? Where did she go?
Shout out to all the 9 people following.
All right, there you go.
Miss Maya.
What up, Miss Maya? How you doing?
Expand.
I'm
Expand.
I'm gonna span her right.
There we go.
All right, there you go.
All right.
We got we have the young, beautiful Miss Maya in the building.
We can't zoom in no more. So that's all we got.
All right, so the first
Sonics.
I know you want to time. I know you want to time in on 2 different questions, but the first one that we're talking about now is why do females cheat?
Females.
Women.
Yeah. Why do women? I'm sorry. Why do women cheat?
I've never.
Not saying you do. I'm
She
just
said she
saying.
never cheated on anyone. That's so cute.
Bless your heart,
I
baby.
know I look young, but I'm in my late 20s.
Yes, you
so
are.
cute. She
You
said
know what?
she
grown.
said I've never cheated on
Hold on a
anyone.
second. Hold on a second. Let us see what she got to say.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Miss Maya.
I think most of the time it's they're not getting their emotional needs met, so they're like, "Well, I can get it from somebody else."
I mean,
I think that's actually. Go ahead.
But physically,
A lot of females. I don't think it's physical with females. I think it's more
it
emotional.
may not.
Some of them, I think so.
It may not be.
That's true.
She say something.
And one other thing, you look amazing.
It may not
Me?
physically.
Yes, you
it
look
may
amazing.
not be.
Thank you.
But how does emotional needs not being met transfer to sleeping with somebody physically?
I mean, kind of the same way if the guy, the same reason the guy cheats.
no.
You're not.
Yes.
No.
No, I see where she going. Hold on. I see where she going for 1 second. I'm gonna give it to y'all too. I'm gonna give it to y'all. I see what she's saying for a second because some people, some men, if their physical needs is not met, they go elsewhere.
But she said emotional.
He's
she
saying
said
it's the same thing. It's apples and oranges here. She's saying like for men when
oranges.
yes when men
That's two different fruits.
but there are 2 different fruits running the same fucking race though.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I'm no, because what it is where we value like the physicality of sex.
Right.
They put the things that aren't being met emotionally at home in that same category.
Right.
Though they are different. That's why they go. That's why they step out because they're not getting emotional needs met.
Correct.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's probably some women out here ain't getting their back beat in. It probably is a couple of them.
What up, Mr. Vita?
I'm just saying, it might be a couple of them not getting their back beat in. But the fact of the matter, most time a woman can settle for her sexual needs not being met as long as her emotional needs are getting met. If she's cool on that level, she probably fine. Cause she knew what she was coming into from Jump Street. If she knew dude didn't have 12 inches of fun, she knew that. She knew that. She knew that he was lacking in that department, but he made up for it in so many other places. Yeah.
One thing about
he was funny.
One thing
he provided.
I will say about females, like a lot of females, solid ones. They don't care what you look like.
No, that's what we hit on last week.
You're right. We hit that on last week.
Yeah.
If you make them feel secure,
yes,
in themselves,
yes,
you know what I'm saying. If you make them feel secure in themselves, and you respect them to, how they supposed to be treated.
If you put that queen,
you know their worth.
If you put that queen on the pedestal,
correct.
You put that queen on the pedestal, she will always ride for you.
In the words of the great Jaheim, put that woman first.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. I seen Jaheim lately. And if that's what you get for
That's
putting
a
the woman
meme.
first,
That's a meme. It's a meme. Oh my god.
I'm about to get out here and be like too short.
Bitch.
Okay, hold on. Hey, what up, Passion?
What
Yeah,
up,
it's
Passion?
kind of free game. Thank you, Passion.
Once a woman
He
is
said free
turned
game.
on mentally,
Yeah.
emotionally.
Turned on, man.
It's-
Hold on, wait. Where the fuck all these sapiosexuals come from?
You see that? Go ahead, read.
Where are all these sapiosexuals?
Read what Miss Passion said.
Where all these sapiosexuals come from?
Just read what Miss Passion said.
And I truly believe what she said. I don't think most women. I'm gonna say most don't come into a relationship trying to step out. She coming into a relationship because most women believe that she wants this to be her last relationship.
So what's the determining factor of, hey, I want to build with you, or hey, I'm not feeling what you got, I'm gonna cheat on you, versus like just breaking up with them?
Okay.
I think.
Let's go ahead and say this.
Go ahead.
And it goes for men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on where they at mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because life-wise, I can have the house. I can have the car.
Yeah, the whole night.
I can look like I have all my shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The only thing supposedly I'm missing is the wife.
The
right?
queen.
It's the queen of the house, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, mentally, I'm not there. You know what I mean?
That's possible.
I'm not there. So with that being said, if I'm not there, then why even string someone along? Just tell them from the beginning. Listen, this is it. You come over, we're gonna have a good time, and that's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? You take your Dollar Tree box, like I talked about last week.
Not the
Dollar Tree
bucket.
box. You know what I'm saying? Anything you take off, you put in the bucket. When you leave, you take the bucket, you and the bucket with you. You know what I'm saying? But if I give you a key, I give you a key, that's what I'm saying. If I give you a key, you know what I'm saying? That's letting you know now that I want more than you can keep. You don't have a box here no more. Now you have a drawer.
Oh, not the whole drawer.
See what I'm saying? You have a drawer. Go ahead. What you about to say, Maya?
It has to get to that point.
I mean, eventually.
But I think
You get a drawer.
you get. I think once a woman gets to a certain level in your life, you gotta give her a drawer.
You gotta give. What about you? So what? Okay, so Maya. What comes first?
Yeah.
The toothbrush or drawer?
Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah, toothbrush all day long. Toothbrush all day long.
I'm telling you like
all day
that.
long. You can bring a hamper. I'll let you bring a hamper. I'll give you a certain place to put your hamper and everything. Like, you can put your dirty clothes in it. Yeah. But as far as like a drawer, like
a staple of my home.
Like that's like some wait a minute type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my underwear in here, my socks are in here, my A shirts are in here, my T-shirts.
Bro, what the hell is the A shirt? Did you mean white beaters?
Look.
Check this out. So let's do this real quick, because after we get, I gotta get my opinion on something, Rick, why we got it on. Something we talked about earlier. And it kind of go hand in hand like what we talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So, Miss Maya, we talked about this yesterday or 2 days ago or something, but you wanted to touch on like the age bracket. What was the real question? Like, what's too old? Is that it? As far as like dating, especially like as far as a male dating a female.
Oh, like a Mariana?
What is Amarion doing?
Oh man.
He just married.
He just married like a 19-year-old chick and he like 40.
Marion can't. Well. So we talk. So now this is kind of transition to what is it? The May December. How do they say that phrase?
It's summer, spring,
summer, winter, dating,
winter,
old ass person with a young ass person, however you want to say it.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. If you're 18 years old,
she like what?
If a female is 18 years old, well, when you, I ain't saying with you, or anybody.
Marcus Houston, that's right. Marcus Houston.
18 years old.
Thank you, Melissa.
When you was 18 years old, what was the oldest would you date? When you was 18, what's the oldest you would date when you was 18?
She about to lie.
That's like a.
She about to
like
lie.
Okay, well, don't answer that then. Okay. What?
I have a story.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Let's hear the
An
story.
older man was interested in me when I was 18, and I was kind of like, oh, but I was also terrified of him because I'm like, what does a 40-year-old man want with the 18?
40?
Oh my fucking God!
Like 40?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that. I would have fucked them up. You didn't tell me that. You should
4-0?
tell me
God!
You said a 4 and a 0? A 4 and a 0?
Shut
Oh,
up!
I was.
Hey, what up,
like,
Melissa?
back in my
Melissa
mind,
at
I was
36. You
scared.
damn right. Say that again, Maya.
I mean, I never kissed him or anything. Like, he used to work with my friend. So, like, we would hang out in groups. But in the back of my head, I'm like, I would never date this guy because he's a grown man.
Old
Right.
man was the word you were looking for.
Yeah.
Old.
Old man.
Yeah, old.
I would've-
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Wait.
the shit
Can I
out
ask you a
of
question, Maya? I'm going to ask you a question. Does it matter if he's attractive at that age?
I mean, he was attractive, but I was still, like,
Okay,
scared.
cool. Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
He was just an old. He was an old, sexy, creepy man.
I'm not
How
gonna
you can be
lie.
old and sexy?
I'm not
Old,
savage.
creepy, and sexy.
My brother called me
You know
and
what?
told me
Happy birthday to you too, Miss Queen Melissa. Appreciate you watching.
birthday today.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, bitch.
My baby
Yeah,
birthday today.
happy Earth Day, love.
Shonda's birthday today.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That's what's
Both
up.
of the
Shout out
birthdays.
to Chandra.
Miss Chandra, I did not know it's a lot of
There's a lot of
Sagittarius,
Sagittarius.
and we all
Grandma
know,
Sagittarius.
Yeah, it's a sad year.
It's
and
a
we all know,
Sagittarius.
we all know,
Yeah, Sag,
we all know King
yeah.
Sag over here.
King Sag.
Okay, so
December
let's get back
16th.
to this.
Boo.
Oh, God. I don't know if I
Yes.
should ask you this question. Now
I ain't lying. I feel like we should whoop
Now I'm
somebody's
gonna
ass.
slap me and go, I'm gonna slap me one.
I'm
We
trying
should-
to tell
okay,
you.
so check this out. Okay,
He's
so
on TV now, so
huh?
he's mildly famous.
Mildly famous? Oh.
He's on ESPN.
Oh!
I mean, you might should have jumped out there in that water.
Don't disclose your source, love.
You might.
I mean, he wasn't on ESPN then.
Yeah, you might.
But don't disclose your source right now, cause he might won't come back.
You might should have put your toe in that water.
Okay,
They're gonna piss
so
me
Miss
off
Passion
already.
said, yeah, Keith's birthday was yesterday. Hey, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
too,
Keith.
Keith.
What up, Keith?
So
What about me?
Your birthday too?
yeah, her birthday was
Wednesday.
a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Sagittarius.
No, she a Scorpio. She's a Scorpio.
She a Scorpio?
Yeah, Scorpio ends
happy
the
late
21st of
birthday
this
to you,
month.
too.
Today,
This month.
matter of fact.
Oh, dope.
So okay, so
It's a
Miss
December
Passion
baby.
said there can't be no more than 12 years older than her.
And what I feel like that changes as the older you get. Like, if you're under 25, I don't feel like you should be dating somebody too much older than you, because you really
Exactly.
you don't know you're not the person you're gonna be
Exactly.
as the older
so
you get.
this is something that me and Marty talked
Like,
about
yeah,
before.
yeah, like-
so what about the Jay-Z and Beyonce show?
See, it's hard to go against Hov.
Well, hey, if I may,
It's
can I expound on that one?
Okay, go
jump in
ahead.
there.
Go ahead.
All
jump
right,
in.
you know what it was 2000.
That was your daughter?
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. I would have slapped the shit out of Hov. I wouldn't give a
Matthew
fuck how
Knowles
old
was
who
like,
he was.
cha-ching.
yeah. He seen that as a
It's a come up.
Yeah, he looked
he
at it
did.
come up.
Well, both of them were, at the height of their careers
No,
at that
no,
time.
no,
Yeah,
no,
B was getting ready to leave. B was getting ready to leave Destiny Churn. Think about it. Destiny Churn.
But that means, but that's here. That's where she was. She was
Exactly.
She
She
was
wasn't there.
Now she
was
the takeoff
here.
hadn't
She
happened
wasn't
yet.
there.
But
Survivor.
But the thing about
wasn't there.
we seen
left and
We
did her
seen
thing.
the takeoff coming.
She left and did her thing, but she wasn't there.
Smoke on here?
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, go ahead. We drinking and everything. Knock yourself out.
Oh shit!
Cheers.
Cheers. But the thing about her takeoff hadn't happened yet, and a lot of that
You know,
had.
that's another thing too. Thank you for calling in all the way from California. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm in San Diego.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, San Diego.
I bun up.
That's
Yeah,
California.
California still.
That's 3 hours away. Huh? So is she like what? It's still like 7 o'clock there.
It's early there.
Yeah, 6:57.
Yeah, I got a partner that cuts hair.
The air quality is really bad today.
What did she
You
say?
hear my air?
Air
I
quality.
read that right.
We
She said
don't.
what?
The air quality.
Bun up.
Yeah, bro,
Miss
but
Hurst, you gotta let me know what bunned up mean.
Is that cheap? Is that cheap?
You gave
Is that
cheeks
cheap?
up when
She
you
like-
21 to
She
with an older dude.
buns up, man. If she won't let it hit it, she tooting that bitch up so a nigga go beat it up.
You did?
Beat it out the
No
frame.
more than 12 years old. Okay.
I think
But you know what though, and it's crazy because whenever we talked about this the other day, I was like, okay, you 27 now. But when you 27, that's like that grace area.
Yeah, you
Like
start.
you can go up,
Up,
then
I-
you can go down.
I had my first child at 28. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even want kids, but I had my first child at 28. It was a oops baby, but
What's a oops, baby?
I hope they're not watching.
What
she
you
know.
forgot to pull out? Oops, my bad.
She know. Anyway, but the thing is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the age of 28,
Oh, she got married at 21.
Okay.
I
got
still didn't know what I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Do you feel like you the person at 28? Are you the same
Fuck
person
no.
at 28?
Fuck no.
Yeah, that's true.
I like in that issue with the Beyonce thing. I'm deep Southern, right? So I agree with about the 12-year difference, right?
That's a
12
comfortable
years.
age. That's
You
a
know,
comfortable
I
gap.
think 12
That's a
years,
comfortable
but
gap.
then you would have to factor that 12 that yeah. So at what age? At 12, so you would say what? Let's say a 22-year-old at what? A 34-year-old?
I feel like that's
No.
So that's too early, right? That's too early.
That's
So
too early.
now, 32 and then going 12 up, right?
That's
So
that.
you can-
Now that's a disadvantage too, though.
It is
Because
Hold on a second, Mike.
all
It's
right,
not a disadvantage because
I would say so.
It's a
Cool.
proven fact that women mature faster than men.
Fact. I would believe that. Now
Not
let's say
physically, mentally.
mentally.
Yes,
So now
mentally.
because
Right now, if I'm 39, I'm going to tell my age. I'm 39, but I just told my age. I'm 39, but I'm tell you like this.
Well, your hairline told that story.
Yeah, my hairline did tell. That's why I shaved it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to.
But at 39,
I wouldn't have been able to tell that joke no other time. I had to tell it. Then I'm not coming for you. If
But
you
I
wanna
think
come-
I
if
think
wanna
you know
come for me,
in that Beyonce
10 years.
situation. Let's look at it like this here. Beyonce's a Southern raised girl.
True
So
indeed.
by her mom, right? All right, check this all night. Check our new album out, Lemonade. When you listen to her, you can see or hear, her disposition in life, what she was trained to do. I mean, following her grandparent, her mom, right?
Yeah.
Her life is sort of like a girl inwardly, right? So she's looking to slow down or be married at an early age.
I can believe that.
Not having an opportunity. I may be wrong because I'm not a female, and I don't think none of us qualify in here
True indeed.
to discern where at when a woman should date and know the guy and at what age qualification. But I will say this here about it. Let's say she's 32, 12 years her senior, right?
Yeah.
It's a disadvantage for me because what's gonna happen? This daddy ain't gonna function like it used to function when I was 32. You know what I'm saying? So her shit.
Not gonna function like it used to.
But
This what I'm saying. All right, I got lucky the other night. I just was telling you. You know what I'm saying? I got lucky the other night. I did 3 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? I did 3 fucking hours at 46.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Let me.
I did 3 hours. Look, check me out, bro.
Go
I did
ahead.
3 hours at 46, right?
Okay.
And I was just telling Coop on the way over here.
You probably thought you were about to go home to meet your man. You probably
Man,
thought he was
listen,
about to call you
the
home.
next morning, my fucking back is killing me, right? Not the factor, and just mention, I just was doing concrete work from, Sunday till that day.
We're gonna
So,
blame it on the concrete.
man, fuck blame it on the I ain't gonna never get lucky.
No.
This woman, listen, this woman,
Go ahead.
this damn woman, bro, I don't think I'm gonna be able to perform like that again. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, before you finish.
But I knocked her socks off for 3 hours.
I gotta get my daughter off the fucking line.
Oh,
And she laughing her ass off.
Nigga, I'm laughing my ass
I'm
off.
laughing
That
off
shit
too.
was funny.
so I would rather me per se. I would rather a woman.
I guess.
I would rather a woman
Normalize good.
5 years.
Yeah.
5 years my junior or 5 years my senior.
Good call.
You know what I'm saying? 12 years, bro. I ain't, you know.
I can.
She gonna want me to lick and all. I ain't with all that crazy stuff,
Let me ask you. Let me
Hey,
throw this.
so Miss Passion said he is absolutely correct.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I ain't with that. And then you gotta factor in with a young woman, right? You know, all of us got kids, right?
Right.
Man, I ain't trying to raise no damn child no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but if she's like you stated, a hell of a point. If she's mature minded, right, and which women do mature faster than men, you know what I'm saying? Then I would make an exception to the rule.
It's always
You know
an
what I'm
exception to every rule.
It's always
An
Right.
exception to every rule.
You know what I'm saying?
What you said.
Yeah, because like you can go when everybody said the term exception to the rule is that usually 9 out of 10 times X, Y, Z happens, but it's always that rare occasion where it goes against the grain and this person is an exception. And like I said, it's always an exception to every rule, but I usually go with that 9 out of 10. I'm about stats and facts.
Look, I'm sorry. To me, in my opinion, the 9 out of 10 is the regular.
Yeah, that's the regular.
That one, that's the unicorn.
Yo, but I mean, you hear about the unicorn. Like I'm gonna tell you, perfect example. Mr. Keith, and if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Keith is on right now. Him and his wife are a unicorn. They are a unicorn. They are a unicorn. You know,
How long they been together?
Shit.
forever,
Hey,
ever,
Keith,
forever,
how long
ever.
you and your Keith, how long you and your how long you and your wife been dating? I know y'all put out this. How long y'all been dating, and then how long y'all been married? A woman doesn't hit their promises. She's I think a woman hit a promise.
I could have sworn we were talking about why women cheat.
No, I would give about 35ish, 36ish. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to factor in premenopause. You know what I'm saying? About 46ish.
So
you know,
they've been dating for
23 years. That
So-
is,
and literally, and he's only
yes.
39.
Thank you.
and so how old is she?
Same age, around the same.
They've been
age.
married 17 years.
So that's the Slick Rick Greatest Adventure teenage love.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the
High school
that's a rare. That's that 9 out of
That's
10.
that unicorn.
Right.
That's the
unicorn.
one. That's
Right.
the unicorn.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That is the unicorn.
Like I said, the one she had to be the exception.
Yeah.
She had to be the exception for him to sacrifice everything at the tender age of 16, 17
Jeez.
and say this the only woman I want to be with.
But he may have been
rest
tender.
of my
He may
life.
have been tender, fellas too. You know, I mean,
And
it's just that good. I heard the brother say his daughter's online, so I won't use derogatory terminology. But
Hey, what up? The Thank Cooper. It's good.
you know, that may have been the issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm a one woman guy, bro. I don't
Hey,
do
black men don't
multiples.
cheat.
You know
We're
what I'm saying?
firm believers here.
Black men don't.
Huh?
Yeah, Unfit the podcast.
Black men don't cheat?
Don't
No.
cheat.
All right, cool. I'm with that.
Yeah,
I'm with that too.
It's a
But
move.
listen, seriously though, you
What
know,
you looking like?
I may flirt. You know what I'm saying? I may flirt,
Oh,
but
black
I
men
don't
do
cheat.
flirt. Black men do
I don't
flirt.
cheat.
I mean,
I don't know how to get away with shit
Black
like
men
that.
do flirt.
It's flirt and cheating.
No.
In a sense, yes. Because now, when
you
does
know
the
what?
act?
You know, I'm
When does the
glad.
act of cheating
hold
begin?
on one second. I'm gonna ask you this, Maya, before you go. Let me ask you this, because this is something we touched on like last week or the week before that, but we really didn't get into it. So,
Okay.
when it comes to work husbands and work wives,
Oh god.
Oh my
Oh
God.
god. We
Work
really got
wives.
time for this question.
like, how do you feel about the whole work husband, work wives dynamic?
Do you want the appropriate answer? Or
No, I want the unfiltered
We want
answer.
the unfiltered answer.
This is unfiltered,
This is
underscored.
unfiltered.
You know, podcast 910,
My
baby.
therapist probably wouldn't want me to say this, but I'd probably just slap the shit out of him.
Oh, are you gonna slap the shit out of him?
My boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Well,
Straight like
slap on the
Please
leg.
don't tell me y'all-
Because he's working. Because he's working more
But
than
go ahead,
in
go
the
ahead.
relationship.
So what's go ahead and answer. He might slap the you say you might slap the shit out of him, but go ahead with the answer though.
No, he ain't gonna do that because flights take off around 6 a.m.
Damn right.
We could be there.
RDU.
We could be there first thing in the morning, West Coast time.
Fact, because we're gonna lose. Matter of fact, 2 hours on that flight, so we're gonna get there early. We're gonna get there early.
I'm gonna have breakfast twice before we show up.
Fact.
So you disagree with the work wife, work husband relationship?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you say it's your friend? Why are we having this romantic connotation attached to it?
Oh, what kind of word was that you used? What was
She
that?
said connotation, an attachment, a subcomponent, extra.
You know what? I didn't ever look. That sound like a damn
entanglement.
That's that
entanglement.
That's that West Coast. That's that West Coast. What it is?
Okay.
SAT thing. You know what I'm saying? She got that intelligence going. That California achievement thing going. You know.
She said I'm from Lawrenceburg.
What Lawrenceburg is that in Cali?
No, Lawrenceburg is North Carolina.
Whoa! Excuse me, y'all. You know, I ain't from the East Coast. You know, but you know, how little Flip say down third coast. Literally dumb nigga, huh? That nigga say third coast.
Then boo. It is the third coast.
That a third.
Gulf of Mexico.
We talk about everything.
That's the only place that water touches in the United States.
Yeah.
Other than the Pacific.
I mean, you there, but that's trash water, man.
We're gonna circle back. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna probably call another female too.
Yeah, some cocaine and some marijuana.
You know what?
Plenty of you might catch some Mexicans swimming in that shit.
Give your opinion. That would be great.
Bitch, get out of the water. Help me. You need help, man?
One more question.
No, but grab these bricks
before she leaves.
I've been swimming for a week straight.
So Maya, I know you're in what's the correct interracial relationship. Relationship.
Oh, that's a beautiful relationship.
Okay, so obviously you don't have an issue with it. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. But
I mean, I'm the product of one.
Right, exactly. Right, you're a product of one, then you're also in one. So and it's crazy because
so my son, he's gonna do the same.
What
thing.
is his
nationality?
Ethnicity. What's his nationality?
Yeah,
ethnicity.
His mom is from China. His dad is from India, so he is a first generational.
What the hell?
So
does
he a
that
mutt.
make?
He a mutt.
What does that make?
You want to think he's gorgeous?
Oh.
That's disrespectful.
I apologize. I apologize for using that term.
I have never heard of that mixture.
I don't feel like it.
So he's an Asian. He's
Asian and Indian. Indian.
What it is? Like Barack. Barack is what did they call it? A Pacific Islander, because he's you said part Asian and what?
No, he's all Asian.
He's an Asian. He's an Asian.
And he's South Asian.
Asian and Indian.
So what kind of issues have y'all, or have you? Because most of the time it's more like when black is involved when it comes to the man. You know what I'm saying? But like a woman, do y'all still go through the same thing?
Fuck no, she said she'll slap the shit out of him.
No, he's talking about
like
racial tension.
Yeah, racial
like
tension.
Oh, okay.
You know.
My thing is like a lot of people think, and this is true, and I maybe I'm biased, but I see this a lot with black men and white women. They do that, and they kind of like downplay black men or black women, and it's very anti-black. Like I want to make it very clear that I am not anti-black. Like my first boyfriend was black. I mean, I just date every race because that's just how I am.
That's true.
I don't have it's fine to have a preference, but I don't really.
A vibrant spirit, yeah, a vibrant spirit.
Such a vibrant.
But
vibe.
I mean,
vibrant.
his mom is nice. I mean, I was kind of worried about that because a lot of Asians are racist.
That's true.
Speak it.
But you know, she said something that was ideal as well as you, because
I also get a lot of looks from Asian girls. Like the first time we went out in public, like I got mad because they were just like staring at him and staring at me like
you were too pretty.
What are
That's
you
all
doing
that
with
was.
him?
Yeah.
No, they're like, what are you doing with him? You know?
What?
and I think that goes two ways, because I suffered. My wife is her dad's Mexican, her mom's white, and our child is black. So we used to say, I remember when he got into kindergarten, right? Then he went to first grade, and they were doing the ethnicity,
your ethnicity?
right? And so the teacher didn't allow for him to explain his. She kept avoiding him, so he got upset by it. So he came home and he was like, and it had on the teacher actually wrote on there, what race is Zyron, right? And that was a question for us, for Zyron, yeah, Z-Y, right? I called him Zy. His mom got into the Z thing, but at any rate, I was taken aback by it because, here it is. This is the innocence of a child, and this is where racial tension or racism can be erased, at that tender age. Yeah. And when you implant thoughts like that, for him to be that young and to come home and was like, teacher wouldn't let me say that I'm Barack Obama, and that was his way of identifying being. That's why, and like I said, I apologize for using the term as a mutt, because to me it didn't sound as offensive until I heard you correct me just now. But I used to always say that to him, you're mutt, and the term mutt is really not vulgar, but it's the way that it's in the setting.
We use it for dogs.
Right. So it's the setting. It's the setting, right? That's why I said until you corrected me, then I seen the dispositioning of it. Now,
but I feel like that's the way the world is going. To be honest,
I mean, the world has always been that way, in terms of.
You can say mulatto, you can say biracial, you can
right, because being from New Orleans, I never suffered racial tension. Contrary to popular belief, I didn't suffer racism until
what Lil Wayne said.
I went to prison.
The same thing.
Until I went to prison. When I got North Louisiana, and you were in the military, the further I got north in Louisiana is when racism exists. And the Klan in Louisiana was started in Madison Parish, which is like 4 hours away from New Orleans.
Yeah, it's farther north.
But there are signs throughout New Orleans posted. That's when you was talking about the food and going into quarters and visiting, a must thing to do. And I said, well, do St. Charles, do the French Market, so you can study the historical site. A lot of people don't know. In Louisiana, we had post-Reconstruction, 1868 to 1871 was the first lieutenant black governor, Governor Walmart, which was a white guy, right? But he took sick staff, went to Mississippi. The Constitution read that when he's excommunicated, the lieutenant governor sends. And he set up programs such as public housing, infrastructure, welfare, and he was the first black governor of Louisiana, but he's not identified academically as being an inaugurable governor. Whereas PBS Pinchback, Pickney, right, Posse Blunt, right, he can pass for white, was elected, but Congress refused to set him down. And it's, and I ain't gonna say ironic, what I find to be interesting is that North Carolina and South Carolina, post-Reconstruction, had the most sitting congressmen in the United States government, right? They ran everything. So, having stated that, I'll state, that's why I alluded to saying that it has always been a black and white world. And I don't believe that that's an issue of color. I believe the issue becomes a problem with ignorance of being externally influenced versus your internal influence. How do you see yourself? I mean, she's confident in her Asian boyfriend, right? But dear, I heard you state that when you're out in public, Asian girls seeing you all. It's been times when I was with my wife that ex-girlfriends in my life, right, after I exited prison, would say, "Oh, it's really true. You married a white girl." You know what I'm saying?
Wrong? What is truly wrong with that?
Nothing. Because it's the human that I see.
I really hate that. And like I said, I mean, I am, when it comes to dating, I am pro-black. And I don't give a damn what y'all think.
That's fine.
You're supposed to be.
She said she doesn't have a preference. I have a distinct preference when it comes to dating. If it ain't black, I ain't want it.
But you know what they say, huh? Know what they say? For them, once they go black, they never go black. They say for us, once we go white, our credit gets right.
I always dated I never dated outside of black women.
Wow, try it, bro.
It's too late for that.
And that's just my preference.
That's my mom.
You know what I'm saying? And honestly, this is the first time I ever dated a light-skinned black woman.
I was like that at one time.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I won't date a light-skinned woman now,
because I didn't never.
but I married a white girl.
You know what I'm saying? I just never did.
I'll never forget this. I was like 12 years old. And my grandma told me not to bring no white woman to my house.
And how old is your grandmother today?
My grandma, she's
still living?
She in her 70s, yeah.
And so you have to look. She's
yeah.
born what? She's
Exactly.
born late
She was born
30s,
that-
early 40s.
My grandma went
She was born in that
to
era.
segregated schools. Like
She's seen the world black and white.
Exactly. She was integrated. You know what I'm saying? My grandma went to Johnson for high school.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I thought Johnson was a middle
Versatility is
school.
amazing.
She was like, nah.
Don't
She said Johnson used to be the high school for blacks until they integrated
Nobody's
the
knocking
blacks to
versatility.
Scotland. And I'm like, what the wait? Like,
You know, Martin King stated this, the late great, right? He stated, well, Coretta in her.
Let me get her off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, my baby girl gone.
Baby girl, nah. Greatly appreciate
Thank you for
Yeah.
coming, sweetheart.
We definitely gonna have you on again very
Whenever
soon.
you want.
And don't let nobody deter you.
Whenever we go to Vegas,
I'ma tell you.
what the heart want.
I'm gonna tell you about this
Right.
young lady. She's very, she has a loving spirit, and I know she doesn't give a damn what people
Let me
think.
see her.
She's gonna
come on,
always follow her own. She's gonna always follow her own judgment, and I wish you the best. You and the young man you with, both y'all, the best.
Thank you.
Good luck, and California dreaming. California dreaming.
Can y'all please find me a PS5?
What?
Can you please
A
find me
PS5, PlayStation.
Oh,
I'll cash app you.
cash.
Like,
But
You can't find one?
no, I can't find.
I probably, I know somebody.
Like I said, Mike, I greatly
Hey,
appreciate you.
Take it easy, man.
I know somebody may have one.
I gotta tell this joke I seen,
Shit,
and this shit was funny.
on her. Which one?
No. She can. No, I'm gonna let her go. Cause I know she probably got things
I
to
thought you
do.
were gonna tell a joke about me.
No. I mean, you can hang out for this joke if you want to, cause the joke is simple. The joke
Okay, go ahead.
I read shit and it was so funny. She was like, crackheads, they don't make crackheads like they used to. Cause at this point, I done had a PS5 yesterday.
Right.
Yo, that's so true.
Crackheads are like they used to, huh?
And that's
But see, it wasn't about you,
I'm not
man.
in the game no more. When we was in the game, it didn't matter. Three would have popped up.
That's true.
Matter of fact, your phone will be continuously ringing.
Maya, greatly appreciate you, baby.
Thank you, baby girl.
We'll
You
talk
take it
to
easy.
you later. Love you, girl. Talk to you later.
Love you too.
Oh, what? I seen that shit and laughed and died a little bit.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I died a little bit.
Yeah.
Cause it's funny because you know we 80s babies, like
We came from that.
we literally remember when the crackhead was the super booster. Like
I'm gonna tell you like
this
this.
nigga used to get
Well,
all
I'm
your
fucked up.
school
I
clothes.
literally, I
I
cannot,
fucked the boosters.
I can neither confirm nor deny this, but I'm gonna say this, and I hope my mom ain't watching.
Say
but
confirm, no
I'm
deny.
just gonna say
the school clothes.
the first Nintendo and Super Nintendo didn't have a damn box. I'm just saying. I just looked.
He thought he had a pair of Nikes.
It's
And it was
Right, into the night box, huh?
I'm just saying. I motherfucker didn't have no. But I don't remember opening no
Yeah,
Nintendo
he get
or
home.
Super Nintendo.
He get home and
I'm
say,
just
God
saying,
damn, man, I thought I was
I
on
had
Nintendo,
both.
man. Fucking Nikes. I don't want them
This
cross
motherfucker
trainers.
had.
I want them cross trainers. Pop it open. You got a whole Super
He
Nintendo.
had two pair of shoes.
Right.
shout out to the
Nike shoe
boosters.
Right.
Yo, and I'm telling you.
The refrigerator total. You know, when you see a brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm skinny, right? You see a brother toting an ice box on his back.
This real quick, cause we've been online for a little while.
Hey, we gotta wrap this in.
Yeah, let's circle back just a little bit. Go ahead.
Mike, I gotta pee.
Exactly.
Well,
I see. I would did it outside. I had to do it.
So earlier we had talked about why females cheat, and we kind of
That was the original kind of.
That was the original question. We kind of got off the subject a little bit. So we got one more female that's been commenting.
Yeah, come through.
So, no, I think she waited in the state somewhere.
No. I mean, come through on.
Oh. So Miss Passion, if you still watching,
Passion Gales.
Yeah.
What up, Passion?
That's my neighbor.
Gales,
Hey, neighbor.
Gales Tyson. She had a hyphen right there. All right, so not saying you, just anybody in general. You know, you're an older lady, so I'm sure you have plenty of friends that dipped out.
Dipped out.
Yeah, they dipped out.
Dipped out.
That's the correct word.
Yeah, dip. My little dip.
Yeah.
Dipped out.
No, everybody got a little dip nowadays.
What would be? She said, "Hey, too cool." And Mike.
It's not because of HPV.
So what would be? What's the? Oh shit. So
Not human.
what is the reasons?
And that's
why
one of the.
females cheat.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you want to call in, you can call in and give your opinion.
I've heard stories, and just to put it out there, of women going on vacations, taking girls trip, and they cheating on their vacation.
On the girls' trip?
On the girls trip, yeah.
I think, in my opinion, that if a woman was to cheat on a man, I think that in that relationship, boredom has set in for her. The relationship is
missing something.
Right, the relationship is at its near end.
I don't think it's
Because women, I think, in my opinion, can withstand, hold back. Not saying that they don't want it as much as we do.
I'm gonna say this, and
okay. So Sean,
I believe you.
Thank you for watching, Miss Sean.
Miss Sean, happy birthday, baby girl.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Happy birthday, Chandra.
You definitely read her comment.
I got you.
I'm not.
He is.
I'm not reading it.
He is complacent.
No, this is what she said. It ain't go.
Who complacent? You complacent?
Negro bye. I do backflips in bed. But
It's like Bruce Almighty.
I think, like I said about the trip thing, and I don't think that's for every woman, but I think women get loose on their damn girl trips.
Really?
I think some women do get loose.
Bachelor parties.
But given the
You talking about porn shit, man?
So, but given the premise of this panel, right? The motto is what? Black men don't cheat.
I did see the shit.
Right?
Black men do not cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Black men do cheat.
So vacation black women don't cheat either then.
What?
No, that's a question. I'm just asking. Mike, in all fairity, let's be fair. I like what you said, and I've heard that women take these sabbaticals, right?
Not to cheat, but if the right circumstances happen, they might partake in a little extracurricular. That might happen.
Of 9.
Yeah, because I don't think women go out of town just to cheat. They can cheat in town.
And they're the masters at it. They're masters at that.
Exactly.
Let me see my people cheating for a woman. I got this part.
Go ahead.
This part right here is free game for y'all. Free game. Understand this about a woman. This is about every woman. You're a woman, the woman down the street, it don't make a fucking difference. If she cheating, guess what? She better at it than you will ever be.
Damn
right.
There is no way you can really catch a woman unless she truly fucks up.
Or you get a PI, the trailer.
Yeah. And
you're gonna blank your fucking pockets.
You got that fucking the cheetah van to fall out.
One reason why.
So this we got somebody calling in.
Oh, Miss Passion.
We got Miss Passion calling.
Is she here now? Oh.
What up?
Hey, neighbor.
Hi.
Neighbor.
What up, Passion?
What's going on, lady?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for calling in.
Chat.
Appreciate you.
What else is there to do on a Sunday?
That's why we record on Sunday.
That's exactly why we record. Power not on.
Or you could just call your little dip and dip out.
Dip.
So let me ask you this. Like I said, once again, appreciate you for calling in. You know what I'm saying? Hometown native.
Right.
What are some of the reasons why women cheat?
It varies.
Can y'all hear pretty good?
Yeah, she's good.
Sometimes it's just neglect.
Hey.
Because I think sometimes.
Told you the relationship was running his end.
The relationship, what happens is the man gets comfortable.
You hear good?
You hear
good?
You just said it, cool. She get bored.
But that's my truth.
Okay. So you said the man feel like the man get comfortable.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And neglects her.
Like when you say the man get comfortable, you mean like what? Explain when you say the man get comfortable.
Meaning they just start expecting things, and they just like I think sometimes men think women get comfortable,
Right.
and they stop doing things. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
And so what happens is like some women might let themselves go, but then some men might just start expecting after the kids, if the woman works, she's got a full-time career, she's also doing, in some cases, all the parenting.
Right.
And so she becomes tired and less ready. And
Right.
so that man starts feeling neglected in that way, which leads to him neglecting her.
Alright, that's that man fault.
So it becomes like a cycle of just a routine every day.
Yeah.
Detach away from intimacy.
God damn, y'all talking about my first marriage, man.
I thought it turned
Jesus Christ.
It's complicated.
Maybe I turned cool mic. Maybe my mic. I might have turned my mic down.
But yeah,
I was all the way up on it.
No, you good. You cool.
But I think that's.
I think it was mine.
I think if you got a woman that's doing all these things, I'm like, bro, you gotta take it for what it is. You got a woman doing the 80, but you looking for that 20. Nah, bro, fuck that trade.
But see, you don't really understand that.
You don't. Yeah, till you win it.
You don't respect it. You don't respect it until
you
you're
lose
older.
it.
Until you lose it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? As a man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Because
Facts.
when we in our early 20s, we don't give a fuck about that 80-20
We
shit.
talking about that. Yeah, we talking about that 20. We talking about
we
cheeks.
just
That
want
20
to fucking
winning.
we want
cheeks.
cheeks.
We want cheeks.
That
Right.
20 winning.
But
What I
here's
say?
the twist to it.
Okay. Oh,
What if you
go
are
ahead,
dealing
Queen.
with
The WAP.
An older dude
Okay.
who ain't in their 20s. If the woman is younger, right?
Pass me a shot on
And,
this.
and say the man is like, oh, I can mold the old girl.
Oh my God, I
I can
hate.
mold her.
I tried it. I tried it.
That goes to that issue of
I know. Go ahead, bro.
trying to, when we was talking, alluded to earlier, wherein with the jig and Beyonce thing, right? And that can be a detriment. She just scared me, right? At my age, 47, that neglect, and I've been charged with that in relationships.
too.
That
Me too.
I'm just going with emotion.
I think that's across the board.
I'm just going with emotion. But she made me understand the neglect side of now having just lost a relationship based upon that, because I suffer from being away for so long inside of prison. So my thing inside of a relationship is contentment, right? I become content.
And that's the thing. I think that's
sure.
It's a difference
of where I stand, because I go to sleep with you every night, wake up every morning.
It's a
I'm
line.
with women.
It's a line in the sand.
Right.
It's a line in the sand, because whereas a man can be content, a woman needs to be happy.
Right, but I'm good at detaching, so I don't regard my emotion, right? It's like fuck mine. I'm only concerned with hers, but like she stated that post kids, post everything is settled, right? And she still needs some form of excitement in the life, right?
But you know what? Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Because
go ahead.
I'll lay dormant in a relationship and pretend. But that doesn't say I ain't happy. I'm just content.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And see,
Now,
that's me.
the crazy
That's me.
thing- Go ahead, Mike.
No, because I'm be honest. Now I'm just gonna say my truth. Content. I'm sorry. I can't deal with content.
You can't deal with content,
No.
nigga. What kind of nigga is you?
But how old are you now, Mike?
I'm 36.
So what kind of
right
nigga
now,
is you?
Because I'm
know,
telling you, and this is my.
I agree with him.
This is my truth, and I'm gonna no. This is my truth. Either I'm happy or I'm fucking not. That's what it is.
But see, Mike, that's what I said.
Brother,
Give me my time.
I'm a
Give me my time, and I'm gonna tell you
pessimist,
why.
nigga.
Give me my time.
It is no such thing as happiness in life. It is no such thing as happiness in life. I don't
Bullshit.
give a fuck. Yes,
then
it
you
is.
live a life for the wrong reasons.
Okay,
I'm
brother.
sorry.
I promise you.
And me and you cut from the same fucking
There's
cloth.
no
But
such
this
thing
is
as
the
happiness
truth
in life.
This is the truth of it. If I gotta live life with a with a substandard of my own happiness, then what the fuck am I living for?
Brother, your own.
I would agree with you.
Thank you.
Your own happiness.
But I was saying,
but
with
my happiness
contentment
is my happiness, and I'm controlling that.
But I was
that's my
saying,
thing.
I was saying,
if I got
exactly,
content,
you are in control of that.
Now, but
no outside source.
Thank you.
Can make you happy.
Thank you. And what I'm saying is, if I gotta downgrade my happiness for your happiness to go up, then fuck your happiness.
But I was explaining
that. Now, what you just said was different. What you just said is different.
That's the only thing.
That's different. That's different.
If my happiness has to, if I have to put mine on the shelf so you can be happy and go off and be all this stuff, then it's a shelf life on our relationship, because eventually, and you're gonna run out. You're gonna run out of time to be happy.
When you keep pouring, you're gonna run out.
And that's the only thing I'm saying. We gotta be equally happy on both platforms. You got to be happy. I got to be happy. There cannot be a
See, the thing is, what people fail to realize is, I don't give a fuck how long we've been together or whatever. I can't make you happy.
Thank you.
A person has to be happy within themselves.
Exactly.
That person lacks that elation. It'll never get it.
And when you said about being, I'm content. Content is like a constellation prize.
It's not a constellation prize when it's me. To me,
don't isolate it to it, because the way that you misconstrued it. What I say, listen, I'm content in a relationship, and when I say I'll suspend how I feel. Analogy.
Somebody else.
In a sexual encounter, right?
We on, but I can't see the comments no more on my phone.
Go ahead, bro. If I'm having sex with my mate, right? I'm content with what I get back from her. Yeah. But my goal is to make sure she, right, reaches what it is that she's aimed at. So if I don't even get the nut, it's been many a time.
Wait. What? Cool. Now we're back on the same page.
We're back on the same page now. Listen.
When the dark skinned dude got his light skinned friend in the room. Bad boy.
What you gonna do? You cannot compete for you. If you're a dark skinned dude, bro, light skinned friend, you can't compete when you got both of them motherfuckers in the room. And I sit right in the middle of them. So this is what I deal with all fucking day. Right. We're back in the day. I do this shit all fucking episode, bro.
Hey, Maverick, you had me in hello.
And then we got some inside jokes. Maverick, down low. High five. And I'm just saying, I just
dodging high fives. You feeling like a boxer.
You know what I'm
saying? But seriously though, this is where I was at with it.
What you said?
This is where I was at with it though.
That's what I do all day.
At times, it's been times wherein I think Music Soul Child summed it up best.
Yeah.
He said the pleasure is his when he know that you're satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I mean, honestly, like
there are times, all right, I may not feel like getting it in. Just vice versa. The woman may not feel like getting it in. But I'ma do what it is that my mate want me to do. So is that to say, Mike, that I'm not happy because I'm doing something against what I don't want to do now?
At the end of the day,
definition.
But being content in a relationship, once I'm there.
And if you feel like content is sacrifice, I can't say nothing about
sacrificing.
I can't say nothing about Coop.
Okay.
But like I said, I can only live my own life. I can only live my truth. And sometimes being content almost sound like a constellation. Like if I
it's acceptance.
It is acceptance. It is acceptance. It is a fucking acceptance.
So now my message is coming through early. So I apologize for this earlier. So
And if you feel like content,
you
gotta turn that down.
What you said? Say it again.
Miss Chandra said. She said free game. She using our words. She said free game. She said never give another man the opportunity to make your woman smile.
big fact.
I give it that.
Okay.
But that person
Then
may be
she's-
an insecure person. Because I embrace that.
Me
I
too.
don't want somebody going at them.
Me too.
Because I'm
Nah,
content. I know where I stand.
I gotta agree with that.
I know where I stand.
I tell my girl all the time. I tell her all the time. She comes
Okay,
from the
so-
store and she says,
And I want her to go
somebody,
through that
somebody said hated me, and somebody try to holler at me, and I be like, good.
How that made you feel?
I'm
talking about her. That's what I would ask.
Yeah,
How that made you
that
feel,
made me
babe?
feel like I made the
So-
right decision.
Right.
What we're gonna do?
But I
let's
like
check
that.
this out.
Let's give it the passion.
We're gonna we're gonna give you this last 7 minutes. We're gonna go wrap it because we've been online for almost now 2 hours. All right,
Thank you
so
for keeping in and tuning in, Passion.
Bessie, thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for tuning in. So you gave your opinion about about why women cheat.
Right. Neglect. Thank you
Basically
too, Passion.
Yeah.
So
Cause
pay
you scared the shit out of
woman
me.
attention. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, she scared the shit. You made me see that
Pay
shit.
your woman.
But you know what?
Interested
So-
in what she's interested in.
Oh
just
man,
as
nails.
much as she is.
What she said? Say again, Passion.
Okay.
Being interested in what she's interested in.
Is that a good or bad thing?
That's a good thing.
Right. Okay. That's where I'm at with
Okay,
it.
so that's actually a good point.
That is a good thing.
That's what I. That's where I was at. Right.
Because you know
I
you gotta help
gossip.
us.
I hate nails.
You gotta help us. You know we struggling.
But that's what she's
You know what I'm
into.
saying? So
I know,
you gave
right?
two great examples. You know what I'm saying?
Walmart.
So
Hate
do you
this
have
shit.
any more?
Never. Lowe's.
Do you have any more good?
Home Depot and
Do you have any more good
advice.
advice? There you go. You have any more good
Some
advice?
insights.
Yeah. Insight on the female
On the
perspective.
female perspective.
Pay attention.
Ugh.
Because when you think you know her,
You
even a little bit, you don't.
Right.
Man.
That-
agree.
Free game.
now,
Free
the one
game
thing
from the
I
female.
agree
I
totally with that,
I can
Passion.
agree with that. Women are the most complicated creatures.
Oh yeah. You see the
No
meme.
fucking
You see the meme with
They're
the book.
They're the most insidious, the most meticulous, and the most mischievous creatures.
They will.
But the
they
thing
can.
is, they're the most disrespected.
Yeah, the
Big
black.
fact. They are.
They're the most
They are.
disrespected. They're one of the most unappreciated.
That's black women.
No,
That's talking about black women now.
Well, that's all I deal with.
But
So that's all I can speak for.
But now though, it goes back to the issue of disrespect, most disrespect, and because this world isn't just isolated to North America, right? And you know, there's for every one side of a token, there's another side of that token.
Okay, two sides of every
And
coin.
for the woman who carries herself, right, with respect, right, with that pride, it is exhibited. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan said this here.
Oh.
I've never seen
Real big speaker.
a low-down black woman, but for a low-down black man that turn her that way. Now, we're going to take the color off it, right? I've never seen a low-down woman, but for a low-down man that turn her that way. And most of the time, we damage women, bro.
Oh yeah.
And vice versa. Women
But
damage men.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you
I
this.
can't.
Is it okay?
I can't disagree with that part.
No. Is it
Okay.
okay? Is it okay for a man
That's the question.
that loves a woman to pay for another man's damage?
Hell no, it's not okay.
I
Listen,
think it's
but
not
listen,
okay.
But listen,
you have
I
to know
think-
what you're getting into before the situation.
Sometimes
I like
you don't.
that. I like that.
Sometimes you
You have to
don't.
know.
I like
But
that.
at the end of the day
But-
but at the end of the day is we don't know a lot of times, but the women don't know the shit that we got that we gonna bring to their ass.
Right, because we bringing baggage.
Don't. But
I'm a quote.
look, when it comes
somebody
to
told
bringing
me
back,
a statement that was profound, and what she said was that I can't expect you to pay for a meal that somebody else ordered. And it's basically saying that I can't make you
That's true.
be held accountable for the problems that were accumulated in a past relationship. I was like,
who told you that?
Chandra told me.
I want to
And
put
you know,
a ring on
now,
her finger.
now that's an
I wanna
objective.
put a
That's
ring
an
on her
objective
that shit was
thinking.
literally profound. I
That
was
was
like,
very
That's an
profound.
objective
That shit-
thinking woman, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, and
That was
I
fucking
agree.
profound.
I agree
That
with
was-
that.
What might be in
But listen, your past situations, regardless of what it is,
I said
It
that.
makes you the person who you are today.
Right.
Who you are today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
put a ring on it.
regardless if it was good or bad. Exactly.
It
It molded you to the person you are whenever you met them or whenever y'all decided to do whatever y'all was doing.
Because
I mean, so
your experience define who you are.
without a question.
Y'all ever let me ask, you ever read the Tupac's book, The Rose That Grew Amongst the Concrete?
No, I haven't.
All right, must read. In there, he talk about three women.
I'm gonna let him choose one.
You know, and he talk about three women that was in his life pre his death, right?
Yeah.
Jasmine Guy,
Whitley.
what her name is? The other one, Jada Pickett, and Quincy
Peach.
Jones' daughter, right? And he reveals who it was. He says one.
All right, wait. Spoiler alert! Don't do that.
All right,
Don't
but
tell-
all right, I'm not
Don't
going to
tell
give the
me.
name. I'm not going to give the name.
Don't
But
do
the point is,
Spoiler alert!
he
Don't
just
tell
was alluding to it, right? And you stayed a mouthful. He stated that every relationship he entered, right, it prepped him for the next one, right? And I've sort of prided myself on that. And that was a hell of a point, you know. And that's vice versa, because some women will hide the damage that they suffer,
But
you know, from a prior relationship. But I say this is the quintessence of a beautiful struggle in the making of what can be beautiful if both parties are willing to sit down and expound upon that. Because this is what's making it. Because like you say, she don't know what I'm bringing.
Exactly.
And I got a bunch of shit with
And
me.
I don't know.
that
I don't
bring
know
to a
the damage.
relationship.
I don't know the
But bring
damage.
the damage to me.
But see, the thing is about men, and that's everybody in
But
this
you.
room.
But listen to
We're
this.
so prideful.
Yeah.
We're not gonna put that shit on the fucking table.
Listen to this.
Some of
Listen
us,
to this.
I believe that's where
Listen to
age
the
comes in.
But
That's
listen
where
to
age
this.
comes in.
Listen to this. When you go into the grocery store and you go to the soup aisle and you see that can,
I got
that dented can. Do you pick up that dented can, or do you move it out the way and pick up a can that's not dented?
Pick up the can that's not in it.
Exactly.
Why? Why?
Exactly.
And it's the same fucking soup.
It's the same soup. It's the same soup.
And that's the same analogy.
And that's what I compared it to.
You know what? That's dope.
When I find
like
a damaged woman, because I feel like
if
a
you knew she was
damaged.
damaged from the beginning, you would have passed by.
No, I wouldn't have.
That makes me want her more.
If I pick up that damaged can,
You know what?
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Without a question.
I know what I'm getting myself into. I know you got issues,
And
and
the quality is still the same in the end.
exactly
Up
the
there.
contents.
Look at this light skin
same.
shit. You see these motherfuckers doing this goddamn that shit over my goddamn head all the goddamn time.
I just see my
I
hands on
gotta sit there and go through this shit all goddamn episode. Look at this shit. Look at these motherfuckers. I gotta go through this shit all goddamn episode all the fucking time. I love these two motherfuckers.
So the analogy, I like the analogy.
I like
That's actually
I like it too.
And I like Chandra's analogy. And I really, when she
That's
said it,
Yeah,
I
because
was like,
because when you said it, it resonated with me
Yeah.
because it's a woman that realized
That
a woman coming to the table that realizes she is damaged, and
has
she is
baggage.
letting you know
I don't even like you as
She
far
is-
as baggage.
baggage, damage,
Damage.
whatever
They
you want
go
to call
hand in
it,
hand.
whatever you want to call it. She is coming to the table and letting you know from Jump Street that, hey, you know what I'm saying?
This is this and that is that.
Exactly. So you know exactly what you're getting into.
What you say, Miss Passion?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What if a man comes to the table with just as much vulnerability? That way the woman know what to expect and she don't.
Give us an example of what he coming to the table with, Miss Passion.
Give an example.
Give me an example of
Give
what
me
he
an
coming to the table
I
with.
know where she at with
A
that.
man that's been through some trifling
To
female.
traffic female.
Oh yeah.
Me.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Oh, just
So now he got
as
trust
much
issues.
damage has happened to that man as has happened to some women.
Yeah.
But
That's
the man
true.
ain't putting his cards on the table either. Everybody
That's
holding on
pride.
to the vest.
That's
also
pride. Yeah.
And that's
So that's-
Yeah, you're not gonna expose
But that
yourself.
comes with
As much as the man.
that comes with
So let
age.
me ask you a question. I understand you married you know, in the whole situation. But let's just hypothetically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if a man approach you, you know what I'm saying, and he's trying to pursue you in the whole nine, and he say, "Listen, young lady, I came out of fucked up relationship. I got trust issues. I got daddy issues. Abandonment issues.
Drug
But I'm
problems.
feeling you.
Drug
You know what I'm
problems.
saying? I feel like we can make a union. But I got all this other shit. Now, one,
Are you gonna pick up that dented can?
That tag.
Are you gonna pick up that dented can?
No.
Or
Personally,
No.
I'd be like, welcome to the group.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
And that's
Dented
about
cans
justice
belong with
makes
dented
you
cans.
see-
When you have problems, you want people with problems.
I think she's probably, how old are you? You 39, 38?
39.
39?
See, and that
She can hear you. She can hear you.
that's maturity. You know, with a women. And but it was hell of
I
a
always
that
say
she said it. That she said it as well as you. That most of the time people tend to hide. One of the things that I
think
suffer
men
with
do it.
in a relationship.
Men do it more.
Men do it more.
Men
I
do
think
it
a
more.
woman will come to the table with every problem
Men
she
do it
fucking
more.
got.
Yeah, men do it more.
And she will lay her cards on the table, and the man still got an ace, a king, and a queen in his pocket. Like,
Well,
yeah.
you know,
Hold on.
I use it as a
You said you was what?
I said, I never came to the table telling all my business. I was perfect.
See, that's your motherfucking problem.
And see, that's what makes
most women do that. You know.
Yeah.
Now this is
And you know what's
this
crazy?
is my
Don't
tactic.
do it.
My
Don't do it.
my tacticity today is that the first thing I let them know, just like in my intro, right?
yeah.
Listen, I've been in prison all my life, so I'm insensitive, right, to certain things. Now you can love it or
I'm
leave
very
it alone.
insensitive.
You know what I'm saying? But I
Thanks,
feel
kids.
as if
I
if I
appreciate
show
the
you
love,
my
brother.
guns, right?
Right.
If I let
Kid.
you know that I have a past that may
Right.
not be befitting for you or acceptable for you, but for others it may not be. But I have to, right, on the premise of truth, because you are what I want, right? I have to expose what it is that
So
you're
you-
getting into.
And
So
that's what it
basically-
is. That's what it is. Whenever you want something, you have to be vulnerable. You have to make yourself vulnerable,
Right,
and
because
that
That's
person.
happens, you don't
that's
want-
always been a hard thing for me though to
because
be
you got
vulnerable.
haters, right? Let's say all of us that's we jam tight. We meet one broad, you know what I'm saying, and all of us may want them, right?
What they represent.
And what would somebody do?
That's true.
Somebody will come
Who
in
said that, Sean?
and sprinkle fucking
shit, that
salt,
motherfucker.
right?
What?
To steal a point and steal a march, right? To knock you to get with this
Well,
shit,
I'm gonna
right?
say it after he finished.
So now what I'm in doing, I'm gonna let you know before somebody else tell you did. Oh, you know, dude been to prison now for a while, or you know, dude.
Now that part right there.
Get high,
Yeah.
you know.
Being comfortable in your own truth is the best way to get where you're gonna go.
Yeah.
'Cause the one thing you don't want to do is be caught in a blindsided lie.
But
That like kept you in the back.
Man on teeth,
Yo,
right?
Sean just
Savage.
Okay, so
But what
all right,
Christ said,
so Sean just said, what you
truth
say?
is your truth.
China said lies.
Oh,
She said most people come to. Now we gonna address this comment that Shonda said that most people come to a relationship with their representative, which is
true.
a lot of truth to it.
Yeah.
True.
A
That's
lot,
the only
but
one.
I promise you, it depends on the individual.
It
depends on the individual,
And what I
because-
would say is, it
because
depends where they're at.
My
When you're trying to
girlfriend.
get a relationship,
Skin, dark skin,
when
tan,
you're coming to
high
a
five,
relationship
my
and you're
ass.
really at that point that you are tired of the game,
It's coming. Speak this.
I like that, Mike.
And
I
you're-
like that.
and you are tired of the game.
Let me get in there. I gotta get some shit.
Give me some of that.
Don't give it to me.
You gotta give it to him too.
No.
Listen what he said.
Don't give it shit in front of me.
I'm tired of the game.
But look,
When you right
but
time.
look. Okay, when I tell you,
The roller
it's not
coaster.
about cap, because some brothers out here actually come into relationships with exposed. I went into my relationship exposed.
But that's because you know what? You have been to the point where you know what? This is who I am. Love me or
Or
leave
leave
me.
me.
You don't want the games no more. Once you don't want the games no more,
Right,
you like that capping shit,
I'm gonna get
that
mad.
representative shit, that shit's out.
I don't see my
That shit is out the window now.
I am me.
No person.
I am
me. Something I just seen pop up.
Yeah, cause
no person tells 100%.
Bullshit.
No person.
Bullshit.
I'm a great.
Bullshit.
I'm a great
Brother, I promise you.
No one.
Before me and Kiki got together, she knew I cheated on my wife.
Okay.
That's
Okay. That's
No, we not.
Because we are all.
Cool. So
Damn.
No.
You tell.
Because I promise
I
you.
guarantee. Check this out.
100.
Hold on.
100.
Before you get it. How long y'all two been knowing each other?
me and Coop.
30 years plus.
How old are you?
37.
So you trying to tell me 90% of your life, over 90% of your life, you've been knowing this young man. Y'all been knowing each other.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
shit. Oh, don't go nowhere. Don't follow my plans.
Yeah.
Okay, we good. Ain't going nowhere. Oh,
Ain't
thank you,
going
my
nowhere.
brother. Ain't going nowhere.
Good save.
Good
Black
save.
sheep.
But that's a given.
Black sheep. Okay, so
expected.
hold on. Let me get to my point. Let me get some points.
Everything. My first baby mama.
Hold on.
I'm an open book.
Listen to what I'm about to say. You're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm not talking about whatever you. I'm talking about relationship shit. All right, so y'all been knowing each other 30 years or better, right? 30 years or better. That's your right hand man. Y'all clap hands all motherfucking day. This your motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? Do he know every fucking thing about you? Do he know every fucking thing about you? I'm talking the good and the fucking bad. I'm not just talking about.
He knows strong 90.
Okay, that's not okay. That's my fucking point. He know most of your shit.
He knows strong
90 of your shit. Just like you know strong 90 of his shit. But you do not know 100% of his shit. And he don't know 100% of your shit. So there's no fucking way you can tell me that girl know 100% of your shit. There's no fucking way. You can tell me she know 100% of your shit. There's no fucking way.
I'll give up 99.
No, fuck no. Hell no. I know y'all motherfuckers, but you only know 60% of me. You probably know fucking 61, and the woman I'm with don't know goddamn 65.
I don't have.
I'll give up.
Brother, I swear to God. I would tell a fucking stranger.
Friend, like high five.
Look. High five him, Pat.
No, she's not
High five him, Pat.
I want a light skinned friend.
She light skinned enough.
I'm tired of y'all
High five him, Pat. Because what you trying to tell me is that, brother, I promise you, when I bear witness to myself, I bear witness to myself on equal footing. I don't give a fuck if you homeless. I don't give a fuck if you a whore. I don't give a fuck if you fucking a child. When I explain myself and my story to anybody, I explain my truth. That's it.
That's your truth.
That's it.
That's my thing.
That's it.
Truth. That's your truth.
There are things that I don't tell people, but those are things that I have been confided in.
Okay.
Amongst other people that I have sworn. Exactly. You better shut the fuck up. That I have sworn. Those are the only things.
Don't do this shit in front
Those
of
are the only things that I don't divulge.
Okay, I get that.
Those are the only things that I don't divulge.
I understand.
He know what the Bible
says. One of the laws of power says that only make available information that is necessary.
It's about that time.
It's necessary.
I got time.
Yeah, and I'm feeling these. I'm feeling this here. And I got work in the morning. We all do.
Me too. But I only got 3 days this week. Happy Thanksgiving.
I do work in the morning.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We feeling all that feeling good.
Okay, so we're gonna say bye to Miss Passion first.
Bye, Miss
Passion.
Bye, Passion.
Appreciate you, Miss Passion, for turning on. Giving your input. We greatly
Thank you for tuning in.
Bye, neighbor.
Hey, let me say something to Miss Passion. Miss Passion. There's a takeaway. I have 2 takeaways. I think that you impact this discussion tonight with 2 takeaways from a woman's perspective as it relates to you all stepping out, and that's neglect and paying attention. Definitely, if nobody else do, I will. Pay a little bit more attention.
Quick plug, 2021. I got a book coming.
Okay, in that case, then
Well, you
gonna
could
have to-
female
we're
Steve
gonna-
Harvey the
We
game.
need you on the show.
Right. You're gonna be a guest, a certified guest
Come in
On the couch.
You know what I'm saying? So
Relax.
if you're in the Carolinas, then definitely you come to the couch. If not, we'll put you on the TV. Either way.
Exactly.
I figure that out.
Yeah, just figure it out and then go from there.
And
Matter of
anything
fact,
goes
if
on
you
the
home
couch.
for Thanksgiving,
Hold on. Wait.
Oh, I'll be home for Christmas.
When does the book drop?
2021.
I'm hoping early, like January.
Okay.
Your sister on here too.
Editing now.
hey, your sister said that here a promo.
What's the name of the book? What's the title?
What else,
Can
Shannon?
we get a preview of the title?
What's up, classmate? I see you.
What else, Shannon?
Christmas, but I'm hoping January.
Can we get a title preview?
Yep, authentically passion.
Authentically
Oh.
passionate. You know, and in a nutshell, give us an overview.
What the
What
book
is it about?
entail? That, I mean,
In a
without
nutshell, give us a nutshell overview.
without giving out spoilers.
Give us a nutshell
Yeah.
overview.
It's gonna be my truth.
Okay.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with your
more.
Say
truth.
no more.
Ain't nothing wrong with your truth.
baby girl.
Say
Everybody
less.
out
Say
there-
less, as they say in the Carolinas.
How many people
Say
we
less.
got?
Say less.
Yes,
Everybody out there, it's nothing wrong with your truth.
nothing.
True indeed. True indeed. And
But remember the story of Samson and Delilah. Samson told the truth and he lost his strength now. So men, be mindful of that because there's a lot of Delilahs.
It's been good talking to you guys.
Same here now.
Hey, before you get your book situated, definitely we gotta have these motherfuckers again. You see the fuck I gotta go through? They got fucking shit. Trying to these motherfuckers is terrible. I need my light
we
skin
all
friends.
confused in
I need
this
my
bitch.
light skin friends, man.
We got them.
These motherfuckers.
All right,
is
Miss
terrible.
Passion. Neglect and paying attention to you all.
So,
Authentically
All right.
passion. I will be looking for it, love.
so we definitely
All
gonna
right, thank you.
before it come out, you definitely gotta come on again. And actually, when it come out, you come back.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna buy a copy. We need a signed copy, and we're gonna
A
support-
signed copy.
Yeah, signed copy.
She gonna do a book
I wish-
expo.
I tell you what, I wish my
Expo.
neighbor would not give me a signed copy.
Tell her
I
to
don't
do
live
an
down the street
expo
for
here, man.
I live down the street
Hold on.
for
Look,
years.
Look, I'm in the index like, where the signature?
Yeah, you know, we just give her the expo. Give her
Yeah.
a book expo, man.
So we definitely appreciate you again.
Thanks,
you know what
sweetheart.
I'm saying?
All
We
right.
definitely keep in contact. So thank you. You know, enjoy your night, young lady,
Peace.
and we'll get with you later. Okay?
Ham
All right.
hocks and
All right.
pork chops.
Bye.
All right. Fine.
Bye.
No, I had to end that shit. But y'all try to fucking do Wonder Twin.
We about to fuse
Fucking
it. We about to
shit.
fuse again.
Right above his head.
Hey, Tony, call.
All right.
Hey, Tony, it's a
So
wrap. Call.
we're gonna go ahead and end this. Man, they're gonna get the routing music.
Definitely, I really enjoyed myself, bro. Thank you, cool, bro. Thank you guys, bro.
Yeah,
From the
man.
heart, bro, for real. For real, man. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
big. And I look
Thank you,
forward
man.
to doing some other things, bro.
Oh, shit.
If there's anything that y'all need me to do, you know, topic,
Hold
and
on.
pre-topic me, I'll sit down and write, you know what I'm saying, and think, expound on it, you know what I'm saying? We go from there.
I
Well,
couldn't believe that.
this is another dope episode of Unfiltered Podcast.
Yeah.
We want to appreciate
And I'm
everybody
this on
that
my
called
Facebook
in.
page.
You know what I'm saying? We want to appreciate the young man for coming on today. Oh,
Big
go ahead.
Brad.
Go ahead and set him off.
Yeah, Big Brad, thank you for coming through, man. We appreciate the energy. We appreciate the opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you.
Thank you, bro. You
You know
know,
what I'm saying? So, it's been, we've been recording for a little while now.
Yeah.
It's
We
always,
gonna run this now.
a good thing. When we go on this long, I mean, we got a lot of good shit to talk about and a lot of good people commenting.
And thanks for everybody that tuned in, and thanks
Yeah,
for
of course.
everybody that joined the conversation via telephone
Miss Maya, thank you for calling in, baby
yeah.
girl.
and passion.
Miss Maya, Miss
Passion.
Passion.
and know what
So-
this thing feels like, you know, like that morning show, that you know, that thing with
Oh, Breakfast Club?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got 3 Charlamagne's.
Hey, I know, right? We got 3 assholes on the panel.
Got
Man,
3
you know-
assholes on the panel.
you cats are more authentic.
what I'm saying?
That
And
is true.
unfiltered.
Because we don't have no, like we don't have no sponsors yet.
Nah.
Yeah. Can't nobody fire us because
Exactly. This is our shit.
it's our shit.
The moment we get some damn sponsors, Mike Larry turn to Michael.
The thing is, we have one sponsor already.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is,
It's you.
I know, right?
yes, I'm the CEO of that motherfucker.
Look.
What?
I sponsor about
I ain't
pictures in the back.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna fire you.
You ain't gonna
So I know you ain't gonna fire us.
Exactly.
So check play keep game. You know, I mean, I talk a cat out of bag of a tuna fish truck for a can of tuna. So you know, so all we need to do. Think about it. I convinced the Fifth Circuit that I shouldn't be in prison as a lifer, right? And I was fucking guilty. All on video. So you know, put me in front of the right people, man. We'll get some sponsors.
You know what?
You know
Say
what I'm
no more, man.
My man, Brad.
We about to go ahead and end this
Man,
thing,
I'm
man.
just-
Unfiltered
I'm
Podcast,
just
episode
good
15.
tonight.
Appreciate every. Matter of fact, one more thing. We always try to end every week with a book of the week.
Give us
Give us a book of the week. Give us one book that you know what I'm saying, that you feel like is a must read for everybody.
Alright. Book of the week, I'm gonna keep it simple. Destruction of a Black Civilization by Chancellor Williams, the war correspondent. Must read. He talks about how we as a culture of people have lost control, stronghold of our civilization and where we've come from kings and queens down to now consumer. Talib Kweli said it best in Get By. He said that we've turned from producer to consumer almost overnight. And Chancellor Williams talks about the destruction of a black civilization wherein we allow for the cultural other to step in, like we were just talking sponsorship, right? You know what I'm saying? Hell with a sponsor. Entrepreneurship at its finest. This is the way, the truth, and the light.
Appreciate that. Thank you, my brother. All right. So we're going to end it, like I said, Unfiltered Podcast, episode 15.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Peace, love, hair grease, ham hocks, and pork chops.
Ham hocks? What the fuck?